Order! Order! You are an incorrigible delinquent at times. Behave yourself, man!
Well, here, commuters returning to work after the Christmas holidays were greeted at stations across the country today by campaigners protesting against New Year fare rises. Fares increased by an average of 2.3%, with Labour saying it brought the total rise to 27% since 2010. Our business editor, Siobhan Kennedy, reports.
7 a.m. and Ben Riley is back to the commuter grind. It may be New Year, but it's the same old problem. Disruption on Southern Rail means there's just one direct service from Brighton to London Bridge. And as of today, it's costing him and everyone else more, even when it's standing room only.
It's been a very rough past few months, not just for me, but obviously my family.
Ben's been doing this commute for 8 years and says the service has never been as bad.
I think the last few months have definitely been the worst. It's almost unbearable, but working in London, I have to come in, so I guess I'm just almost used to the pain now. But yeah, it's pretty bad.
This lot would certainly agree. Action for Rail had a simple message this morning. Rail privatisation has been an unmitigated disaster, with fares up nearly 60% in the past 10 years, more than double the growth in wages and inflation. Passengers in Britain, they say, now paying up to 6 times as much as commuters in Europe. And they've done some research, which they claim shows a monthly season ticket from Luton to London costs 14% of a UK worker's average salary. A commute of similar distance to Paris would cost just 2% of a French worker's pay packet, and around 3% for a journey in Germany and Italy. Why is it they can do it so much cheaper over there?
Well, French, German and Italian governments all subsidise a national and integrated rail system. We've got a fragmented system where the private are taking money out.
Last year, official figures show rail operators did pay a hefty £222 million in dividends to their shareholders. But they also claim that of every £1 raised in fares, 97 pence is invested back into the rail network, despite an increasing squeeze from government funds. The government says it's creating a new golden era for rail, but at the same time it's also withdrawing subsidies from the train operators, who say they are then forced to increase fares to pay for the billions required to make those improvements.
Well, I do understand the need for investment in the system and so on. We want to see new infrastructure, but it has to be manageable for the people who use the system on a day-to-day basis.
It's just really unfair, like the amount we're paying. Even on that train it was absolutely packed, and you know, it's for the money you're paying, it's ridiculous, I think.
I think one day 3 weeks ago I got here on time and I got home on time, so that's it.
Happy New Year to you.
And to yourselves.
Fare rises are an annual certainty. No such certainty, though, when it comes to resolving the dispute between Southern and its workers. Tonight, talks between ASLEF, the train drivers' union, and Southern broke down. The rail company says its door remains open for productive talks. But next week sees 6 days of industrial action, the longest strike yet.